I'll tell you what, it is chilly this morning here in northern Kentucky. It is 52 degrees, but just a few hours north of here in Ohio last night, they damn near burned the place down. Did you catch that presidential debate? My God! Would you just shut up, man? I'm kind of disappointed, though. I never got to hear Joe Biden say, come on, man. Never got to hear it. But I'm not really sure who Donald Trump was debating with, because at sometimes it almost felt like he was debating with Chris Wallace. I can't tell you how many times Chris Wallace told him, okay, let him finish, Mr. President, let him finish. He had to shut Joe Biden up a few times too, but it doesn't feel like he did it as much to Joe as he did for Donald Trump. And what about that part, when Trump starts talking about his son, and Joe just goes off on him. It seems like Joe just went off on him. My son was a decorated war hero, but he's not talking about Hunter Biden. He's talking about Beau Biden, his other son. And then Trump points out the fact that he's not talking about Beau. He's talking about Hunter. And what's old Joe do? He had some drug habits, but he's over that now. Did you watch his body language? Oh yeah, it told you a lot. He's not happy about his son Hunter, I'll tell you that. And it was on fire last night. It was crazy. I'm very surprised, actually, that old Joe was able to hold up the way he did. I thought Donald Trump was absolutely going to mop the floor with him. I did see a lot of the same old bullshit of, same old bullshit about, Roe versus Wade and, Obamacare and all that other bullshit. But I think the most telling thing was the fact that Joe Biden kept staring directly into the camera. Did anybody else catch that? I mean, President Trump is just talking. But Joe Biden's like, you, the American people. It was actually kind of creepy. And the fact that he dodged the question about packing the courts again is kind of unnerving. It's going to be interesting to see where these other two debates go, how they play out. But yeah, that was interesting last night. I was waiting for one of them to get mad and walk off the stage, within the first half an hour or so. I mean, it was like a schoolyard fight was about to break out. It was hilarious, but I don't know. It was crazy. I can't say if Donald Trump won that one or Joe Biden won that one, but it was interesting. Old Joe held his own. He surprised me. He really did. So yeah, those are my thoughts. It's going to be interesting to see all the recaps and the everybody else's 2 cents. That's all the videos out on YouTube today. It's going to be interesting to watch those. So that's all I got. I got to go to work. But wait, I'm not done yet. I just remembered something. Okay, last night. I just want to take a moment, and I'm going to leave you with a video after I say this, okay? Then I'm going to go to work. I got to go to work. Last night, Donald Trump was told, go ahead, come on, man, say it. Denounce white supremacy. Prove you're not a racist. He got hit from both sides, Joe Biden and Chris Wallace. Come on, man, say it. Just say it. And he stumbled. He did. He stumbled. And I'm almost certain he's going to get ripped a new one for that all day. Probably for, I don't know, the rest of eternity. Because that's the way things work nowadays, don't you know? But I want to take a moment and just shut people up right here right now. Because even though he didn't say it last night, he said it plenty of times in the past. So my ass is going to work. I'm going to leave you with this video right here. Later.
Have you ever heard this president say one negative thing about white supremacists? Have you ever heard it?
Racism is evil, and those who cause violence in its name are criminals and thugs, including the KKK, neo-Nazis, white supremacists, and other hate groups that are repugnant to everything we hold dear as Americans.
Have you ever heard this president say one negative thing about white supremacists? Have you ever heard it?
We are a country that stands united in condemning hate and evil in all of its very ugly forms.
Have you ever heard this president say one negative thing about white supremacists? Have you ever heard it?
In one voice, our nation must condemn racism, bigotry, and white supremacy.
Have you ever heard this president say one negative thing about white supremacists? Have you ever heard it?
So, there you have it. He's denounced white supremacy a few different times. So, you like this video? Give me a thumbs up. You don't like it? Give me a thumbs down. Anyhow, don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos. And drop me a comment. Let me know how you feel about things. Later.